Lone Star Showdown. A rivalry once thought dead and gone, but it is back. And now we find out who gets the right to lay claim to the football-obsessed state of Texas. This matchup has had all kinds of great moments, and we're ready for some more. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Longhorns offense will get the first possession of the game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys.
Turning it on! to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the handoff. Looking for room at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Aggies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the back. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Jones. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, this guy's had all of college football talking after coming away with 3 sacks in his first game, and he already notches his 1st sack in this one. What a terror he has been on offenses early this season.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
How about this defense coming out the gates? 1st drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this 1st drive.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Gets the 1st one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with the pick.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field.
After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of a great field position.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket at the start. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Hand off to Jones. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabs it in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Touchdown, Aggie! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. Another look just to confirm everything. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Now we'll get a chance. Makes the catch on the left. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. Touchdown Longhorns. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They'll go right back to him. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Payne. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Oh, he's got a chance. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker is Hawk. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Working that left side now. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Gets it out fast. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's got it! Going to the end zone! Touchdown, Aggies! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He leaves it with the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Off play action. Caught close to the marker. It's sacked. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. The short hands, it's Otis. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Lost to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's Otis. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got the quick completion. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And off to Jones. Ran through the contact. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Looking to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Back to throw, time running short in the half. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll open the second half with a run. Got enough for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Under fire. It's caught along the sidelines, but he's out of bounds. Would have had the first down if he could have stayed in the field of play. The kick is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Handoff to the single running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's sacked. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
They'll send out the kicker here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. A hand to the running back. Picks up the first down. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. He'll do it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fakes the grab. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. To To the air on second down. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. A little screen to the running back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Makes the grab. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Unleashes one. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's Otis. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Texas! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. And off to Jones. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The offense has a chance, down 1 possession in the 4th. The give on the counter. Oh, what a move. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got the back over the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
The offense coughs it up. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. That's reeled in. It's Otis. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Finds his man. It's Huff. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. They'll test the right side. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. They're working that left side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. It is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. They'll try the run. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Got his man quickly. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest. And the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving forward as the #1 team. And we saw flashes today of why they were the #1 ranked team. We know they've got talent, but you've got to start fast. You can't shoot yourself in the foot. You can't have penalties. You can't turn the ball over. You can't have the lapses in concentration we saw today that led to them losing.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.